Hi everybody and welcome to the Watch Boutique. In front of us today we've got two extremely beautiful, important and cool watches today. In my opinion, a model at the top end of the Rolex catalog. We've got with us today the Rolex DayDate. Today we've got two examples, one in rose gold and one in platinum. The rose gold is a reference to 28235 with a beautiful chocolate dial and baguette cut diamond R markers. On the left we have its platinum counterpart, the 228206, with an ice blue dial and the same baguette cut R markers. Essentially, these two watches are the same, both the same case size, house the same caliber, and do essentially the same thing. This one is a solid 18 karat yellow gold case, while this is a platinum case. In terms of differences, you will see the rose gold one's got a fluted bezel, while the platinum's got a smooth platinum bezel. The rose gold model is still in production, but what's important about the platinum is it was discontinued this year by Rolex to introduce a new model for the first time with a platinum cut bezel. To talk about these two watches a bit, this one obviously is encased in solid 18 karat yellow gold, 40mm size case. And what's most important about these watches obviously is the day and date complication, which was first introduced by Rolex in 1956. When Rolex introduced this, it was actually quite revolutionary, as it was the first watch in the world to display the full day of the week. Meaning before that you had some watches that displayed the day in 3 letters or half, maybe say FRI, but none of those were automatic either. So this was the first watch where the date and the day of the week would change automatically at 12 o'clock. So before that we had the date just, which was introduced much earlier, which would automatically change the date at 12 o'clock. But with the introduction of the DayDate in 1956, we had the day and the date complication changing at the same time, which at the time was a fairly big deal. And obviously Rolex did it first. This watch, as I said, is a beautiful, beautiful chocolate dial. When it comes to DayDates and lots of rose gold Rolex watches, chocolate dial is what's most sought after, and that's what we have here for you today. Speaking of the bracelet, this is the very well known and loved 3-link bracelet by Rolex, what we call the presidential bracelet now. This watch, the particular watch, is called the President because since its inception in 1956, it's been seen on the wrist of many world leaders across the world since then up to now. It technically sits at the top of Rolex catalog, and that really makes sense. Speaking of the platinum, essentially the exact same watch with the platinum case, platinum smooth bezel. This one obviously has the ice blue dial. Another interesting fact about this dial is that Rolex only makes the ice blue dial on the platinum variation of the DayDate. So we've got blue dial Datejust, Sky Dwellers and whatnot. Everything, all different Rolex models have a different blue, and in this case the ice blue dial is distinguished for the platinum DayDate only. So you don't find this dial on the white gold variation or any of the gold variations. This one also has the baguette cut diamond markers that we spoke about. Beautiful dial, beautiful execution, and overall an amazing watch to wear daily or even for a special occasion. That's all for this one. We've got another looker for the next one.